Anyway.
Can you? Oh, you gotta break.
Oh, sunk. I get it.
What happens if you didn't pick the rammer? Would the level redesign itself so that you have to use like the creepy long legs or the?
I am assuming.
Other one that I can't remember.
Creepy.
Oh, the crush your body.
Creepy long legs. That's pretty funny.
Daddy BJ long legs.
Long Blazkowicz. Okay, come on.
Oh, this room is going to be repurposed for something.
Okay, it can be a rumpus room. Or we can put a pool table in here. Foosball.
Get some darts.
Vaporizer.
A hookah.
That'd be awesome, man. Fuck. A billiards, like an old-fashioned billiards.
Oh, is she
room?
gonna ask you for what you want to put in here? Was this optional? I feel like this was optional.
I think we've been had.
I don't know. Okay. Go give Grace the dossier. What are you doing?
But like...
Go back.
Really?
Not that way. You opened the door that you were trying to bash through that one time, but...
That's all I had to do?
Wait, I don't think you're going to be able to get over this way.
And I swim really slow.
Because your new body's too thick.
Yeah, I wouldn't go swimming in the first week of my new body, honestly.
No, it's like 30 minutes after eating, 2 weeks after getting beheaded and attached to a new body.
It's like when you have surgery and they're like, just don't touch it, don't move, don't take a shower.
Yeah, I got my industrial piercing. It's still not healed, and it's been like 2 months.
That's a little concerning, but...
Yeah. Apparently it takes a while, which I wasn't aware of.
Didn't put that in the instruction manual.
Oh, I think it was optional. Yeah, the guy's like, just clean it, it'll be good in 3 weeks. It's been a while.
It's been a bit longer than that.
Go give Grace the dossier.
Was she down here?
Yeah, she's over there.
Okay.
Or that's a different thing? Hub life, am I right?
Hub life.
Oh, that is a bunch of optional stuff.
I guess Grace is somehow in 3 different places.
No, those are like talking to other people.
Okay.
Setting up the bunk beds, setting up the sauna.
Hey, listen, I'm not going to do that.
Set up the VR headset room.
Like any moment in Wolfenstein where I'm not at least holding a gun, I feel
little itchy.
Yeah.
Like how you're like so hectic to come in here, even though you just kind of dicked around for a while.
Open up a new level.
It's just that it took me hours to put her down.
Yeah. Fucking BJ.
Let's roll.
It's a good mom. Just because she's helping run a rebellion doesn't mean she's got to be a shitty mom.
I guess Max is gonna look after the kid.
It's a pacifist. See, it's symbolism for the robots that have been fighting you recently.
Kelly, I think I got hiccups.
Oh, really?
I'm holding it. I'm gonna hold it back.
How long do you think they're gonna last for? 2 or 3 parts?
We'll see. Okay, I think I'm okay.
I was hoping that Bombate was smoking weed to like fix his back or his head or whatever.
I mean, that's how it works. Yeah.
It's just a cigarette. Yeah, is that what it's for primarily?
Yeah, that's how Batman reversed the back damage he got in Dark Knight Rises.
Oh, okay.
Smoked Halloween, yeah.
He probably built a vape into his helmet.
Oh yeah, I mean he would. He wouldn't smoke. I mean that's not good for you.
He's got like a ventilation system.
Oh, dude.
Still trying to fix it.
Yeah, I kind of feel bad for him, honestly.
Yeah, same.
At this point.
Oh, he's got that like burned skin that like clenches your teeth.
Yeah.
Okay, Tim Hortons helping people get donuts and subpar coffee. Paying attention, I swear I am.
Gotta recruit this man to our cause.
Wait, it says what is... Oh no, just subject.
Subject D46 Fulton. Looks like we're going to the Big Easy, Kelly.
Oh, New Orleans was where all the undesirables went.
Yeah. Because it's French and it's black and it's
hot.
It's hot, yeah. The Nazis are Northern European. They don't like.
There's alligators.
That's true, yeah.
Oh, who's fucking?
The food is spicy.
Who do you think's fucking?
That is Hey, if the sub's a rockin', you don't come a knockin'.
I think it's Sigrun and someone else. Oh, it is. Yeah.
Wow, you recovered from that pretty quickly, Bombate.
How's your head, man?
Yes, motherfucker.
At least they were fully clothed.
Yeah. Oof. Just as God intended it. The only time I want your skin touching the air is when it's touching each other.
Deactivate the mines obstructing the channel to Lake Pontchartrain.
Okay, deactivating mines. Got it.
Boat into the city and bring all surviving souls on board.
Okay. Oh, I brought my pregnant. You brought my pregnant wife.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be Rocket Punch.
You know, it's it's
The thing.
the thing. No, not the thing. I think it's just thing.
Thing, yeah. Oh, it's like a brain drill from fucking Turok.
Why would you want to clean off all the brain off your hand, though?
It's true.
I don't know.
Maybe it'll clean. Maybe it's also got a self-cleaning function.
Wait, see, Mbate is also on this submission? Okay.
What was that scene for then?
I think just to establish,
That he's human? That everyone's human and can get hurt?
wait, we're talking about the scene where Sigrun...
when he's fucking.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Oh, I meant when he bumped his head.
Okay, we were having two different conversations.
Yeah. No, when Sigrun bumped his head. With her junk.
This bumped him with her ugly parts.
I need you to
All
make
right.
it
Actually, that's a good question. If you're a mercenary
Mm-hmm.
and you get hired by a Nazi,
Yes.
you're not a Nazi, right?
No.
No.
But you're still a bad person.
Well, definitely. Well, I don't know.
No, mercenaries are bad people.
I think
because-
they're chaotic neutral because a good company
No,
could hire.
They are lawful evil.
Are they?
Mercenaries are lawful evil because they follow rules as long as someone pays them, which is stupid.
Yeah, that is pretty evil. I think. Yeah, you're right. A lawful neutral person would not be hired by an evil organization.
Yeah, no, exactly. They would think that this is not something you should be making money doing.
That's true. Well, we figured that out. Mercenaries who
Anyway.
get hired by Nazis are lawful evil.
I haven't shot anybody who wasn't a Nazi yet.
Wait, New Orleans?
New? Well, yeah, it's the German. New?
It's pronounced Norlands.
Nolans.
Also, since we've recorded, I have watched Hairspray, so I am very ready to talk about race relations and
Is
the
that
problem.
Is it the one where John Travolta is in it?
That is the one that John Travolta is in.
Oh,
And
it's
you
a-
got attacked 10 seconds in, and you get attacked by an alligator. And you get killed by
fucking shot him so many times! How can it kill me right away? One minute I'm thinking about John Travolta and Hairspray, and the next I'm being etched by a getter.
I think that my favorite part is that it paused on him just like grinning at you. Like,
I
yeah.
fired like 20 shells into that motherfucker. What the fuck?
He's clearly more durable than any Nazi you have encountered thus far.
Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna try just hard to avoid this fucking croc this time.
Also,
Where did I
this
go?
is
This way?
1961, which I think is about like a year after Hairspray occurs. So
Oh, there we go.
now I'm just imagining that the events of Hairspray did occur in this reality.
I mean, Hairspray was just an excuse for John Travolta to be himself finally, right?
Yes.
Okay.
That was John Travolta's awakening. Also, I like how terrified you are of the water now.
Yeah, I am going to avoid stepping in that.
So your goal is to cross the Great Wall, which, as we all know, is the
Is
wall
in New
that
Orleans, yeah.
Norlands.
Okay, I lived in New Orleans before, so I have some authority to say this, but if you're local, you say Nolans.
Nolans?
Nolans, yeah.
That's like how Bill called me out for saying Frisco.
Yeah, I've heard San Francisco natives do not like it being referred to as Frisco.
What do they call it then?
I think they just call it San Francisco, or
San Fran?
I think even San Fran they don't like. I mean, like people. I remember once when I first moved here, I called it Van City, and they were like, "No,
Ew.
that's the bank. Don't call it that."
That's
you know?
also just our hashtag.
Okay, but like, is
You don't
that?
say I live in hashtag
But you don't
Seattle.
say it. You don't say it out loud.
No. What are you looking for right now, by the way?
I don't know.
You're just exploring
I'm
the beautiful
exploring, yo.
ecosystem of New Orleans.
Maybe I'm trying to find some armor. You know, that's always useful.
That's true. You don't have any armor right now.
Yes.
Look at that little doughboy.
Yeah, he's looking pretty happy. All right. So let me see what I need to get up there. A ladder. Okay.
Definitely just a ladder.
I'm still in way out mode. I'm like, how do I solve this puzzle?
Where's Leo? How do I get Leo
Yeah.
to boost me up?
Where's my partner? Yeah.
Meanwhile, you've got dual shotgun.
Which have glow in the dark sights. Look at that.
Oh, that's
Oh, no, wait,
adorable.
no, it's there. Oh, they disappear when I go in against the wall. All right.
It's adorable.
Adorbs.
I'm pretty sure by the time this video comes out, you and Shar have already talked about going to the gun range.
Ooh, yes.
To which I will point out that going into the gun range, I didn't feel any sort of like fear or anything like that.
Yeah.
Other than like it might hurt my shoulder a little bit.
No anxiety or anything.
Yeah. What did freak me out is how fucking easy an assault rifle is to use and aim.
Well, I mean, people are gonna jump down your throat if you call it an assault rifle, but we did fire a rifle, and yes, it is much easier to aim than the short guns, the pistols.
Yeah, like I am a gun scrub, and I got 3 out of 5 headshots.
Yes.
I don't think that thing should be sold to people ever.
For hunting purposes.
When are you gonna need?
I'm actually thinking about getting my license after that experience.
Oh
there.
no, it was hella fun. I'm not gonna yuck any yums about
just
that.
Just for target practice and like, you know, potentially the apocalypse if I need to use it somehow.
That's true. If I do feel better now knowing that if a zombie came and I could get my hands on a rifle,
Yeah.
I would be safe.
I mean, I don't want to get into like parkland territory or whatever, but like just for anyone who's not Canadian watching here, like the rules are so restrictive here that if you want to keep a gun in your home, it has to have a trigger lock on it the entire time. And you're only allowed to transport it basically between your house and the shooting range. Anyway, I have to kill some commandants right away.
Go kill some Nazis.
Wait, how do I do my move again?
You just sprint.
Okay.
And then you just run into some buddies. Like that buddy. Yeah, there's a dude there with us that clearly this was his sport. This was his golf.
He was doing, he had like several of his own guns, not own ammunition, but he was doing well with what he had there.
And he had one of those pistols that are like the Nazi pistol.
He has like a Luger, I think,
Luger,
right?
yeah.
Or at least in that style.
And he, and because we were being trained, like, make sure you put both your hands on it, shove it against your shoulder, or like bend your arm and like set yourself right. He was like one-handing this like fucking James Bond.
He was holding it cool.
Yeah,
because he was the birthday boy too.
That's true. Every day's your birthday when you get to shoot a Luger.
When you have guns like that.
Yeah, and then it made me realize how much money he probably spent.
Oh yeah.
Like
it's not a cheap sport, especially in Canada.
Like you just walked over 7 bullets. That would be like $70 probably.
Like I don't know if our audience enjoys our gun talk, but we looked it up afterwards. Me and my buddy Metal Vince. Basically, like to get the 45 ACP, which was the third pistol that we shot, is like $400 probably.
That's like a decent golf club, actually.
Oh, golf clubs are as much as $400?
Oh, dude,
Dang.
the one thing I learned from my father ever was how much he spends on golf clubs, and and like watching some of those like physics videos of like this club has been perfectly economically designed to house the perfect metal inside of this bulb to hit a ball very far and land in a tiny hole 500 yards away. Like that shit's like, I want to say like $1,000 for a good one. But I mean, like if you're golfing at like the professional level, that's a sponsorship basically.
Yeah, essentially. I mean, like the real trick to anything is if you're really good at it, people will eventually just give it to you for free.
Yeah, basically, just like sex.
Yeah, that's. I know we don't talk about this guy much anymore, but Louis C.K. had a good bit about sex is free if you're smart.
No.
It wasn't one of the J.O.
Duck. I think you can get under there, but it might not necessarily be the right way to go.
Ooh.
I'm glad that we have spent a good long time not talking about
Louis C.K.
Well, yeah, that too.
Why? What happened?
I think he was one of the guys to just like to jerk off in front of people.
Yeah.
With them not wanting to.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I liked how he got as far as asking for permission and then just not really listening to the answer.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry, nothing to laugh about, folks, but...
That one's weird because like he always framed himself as like a feminist in his comedy, and then also like...
anybody who's performatively feminist is sus as fuck, if you ask me, but...
That's true. Like, I feel like there's a difference between, like, hey, I'm a feminist and I'm virtue signaling and shit. And then there's also, like, I am so socially awkward that I'm, like, by default a feminist. I don't want to offend anybody,
Like,
let alone women.
I sort of assumed he was one of the guys who would just be too embarrassed to even do something like that, but I guess
Yeah, most
you
of his
know.
comedy is like, I talked to someone in the grocery store and I had a convulsion in my
Yeah.
tummy, and it's like, okay, cool. So he's probably not jerking
Yeah,
off in
or
front
like
of
a
people.
lot of his comedy is about how weird other people are. Like, anyway,
I mean,
weird world we live in.
that's a wealth of comedy right there. How weird he is now.
I don't think I can just go back and pretend I didn't like laugh at his jokes though. Like,
No.
I mean,
Definitely not.
yeah.
And like, as much as I'm not supposed to watch his videos, if I watched some of his videos, I'd probably still chuckle while also hating myself in the process.
Don't hate yourself. I mean, hate him if you have to, but
That's true. Fuck you for being entertaining while also being a terrible, terrible person.
yeah. So all you had to do was not do that thing you did.
Yeah. You had one job.
You had one job, yeah.